What is up, my little TV internet land? I did no makeup today, so you get to see my back. Have fun with that. Anyway, I wanted to talk about this thing that I did a couple of years ago. Okay, like 20 years ago. Okay, so when we, and I say we because even though I was completely against it, I was still part of this country, right? So yeah, we invaded Iraq so that Junior could finish Daddy's job. I did this thing called Freedom Tree. Now, I'm really hoping I caught you with this video before you took your tree down, because I had this theory that that year actually was one of the worst years of my life. Like, just, you know, completely so had nothing to do with the invasion of Iraq, but, you know, it was my excuse for keeping the tree up anyway. Took all of the lights and strands and everything and went from multicolored to like red, white, and blue. Yay! Super patriotic, right? Anyway, and you know, just had it lit up every night. And it wasn't that much harder on the electric bill, but it did really cut out the seasonal depression, which is a thing, and it's a thing that we didn't really know a lot about back in the olden days. We were just out of the 1900s. It's a long time ago, guys. Anyway, we didn't know a ton about it, but oh God, was it affecting us? You know, even in Texas, that's actually like the only really real chance that you're gonna see ice or snow or anything like that. It comes in January and February, right? And in New York, oh God, January and February were so sucky. And in Arkansas, oh God, January and February have been so sucky. And last year there was that wreck in Fort Worth, just fog. What are you doing, little Terbutt? Yeah, okay. Anyway, yeah, Terbutt isn't here with me, so we should have fun with that. Anyway, seasonal affective depression is a real thing, and I don't understand why we rob ourselves of like free serotonin, dopamine. I don't know what chemicals make the brain go happy, but that one, you know, right? Why do we rob ourselves of the pretty lights and the tree and, you know, some semblance of life in our house that isn't a litter box user, or we don't have to, you know, clean up their poop every morning? Anyway, why do we rob ourselves of that when we could just like keep it around and decorate it for, let's say, January? I'm going with the flowers theme because, well, January sucks balls and I like to look at flowers. They make me happy. And there aren't many of them to look at in January, so I've got some fake ones. Yeah, fake ones. Oh God, why did I turn into Britney Spears and Robot Chicken there? Anyway. So yeah, and then you've got like February, and you can be cutesy and have a Valentine's tree, or you can have an anti-Valentine's tree. And you know, since I'm putting black roses on this one as well as some other colors, but you know, I might go get more of these little black roses. And I know that the store had these little mauve roses last year. I might need some of those. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just sticking the flowers in here because it doesn't really matter like a ton if it's, you know, flowers fall off. Oh, look, I've got a whole bunch of kitties in this house and they're probably gonna try and knock off some of the flowers anyway, so may as well just like give into it now, you know. Yeah. But yeah, so I ran this thought by my therapist, and she actually said that for her daughters, she has kind of a similar thing. She's got a tree in their room that they decorate throughout the year. You know, St. Patrick's Day in March, Easter running in April. You know, just like have fun with it, but give yourself some free serotonin, because like it's just there. It's like sitting there for the taking. And we need it really badly in the month of December. Oh yeah, I am leaving a Cyberman in this tree, so, you know, it's good to be aware of your mortality. Yeah. That's what I'm going with. But anyway, like, I don't know. There's gotta be a better way to deal with our issues of the hell we face in the slog that is January and February, right? This costs, you know, I think the Christmas tree was $10 for the pink one this year. Yay, Barbie! Everything is pink, and I love it. Ha. But anyway, yeah, so the tree was $10. I think I'm using, like, maybe $5 worth of fake flowers here. This is, like, an absolutely, since I sent over by every hobby anyways, I just kind of had this stuff there, but since I had it, this was technically free. But if I were to put an actual cost on it, this tree would run roughly $11. So yeah, $11 for a little bit of extra serotonin that you don't have to get from your Prozac or, you know, your lithium or like whatever drug you're on. Because, okay, look, I know the odds. Most of you are on something. I know I'm on Prozac and other things. Anyway, yeah, everybody's on something, okay? I know the odds. But, maybe this will save you a couple of pills, or, you know, maybe if you're out of pills and you didn't do your refills on time because you're a completely irresponsible adult, yeah, you know, whatever, maybe it'll get you through some rough times during the month, right? So, yeah, a little flowery tree. I think I'm probably going to add more flowers to it because I love flowers. But, yeah, so free serotonin. Let's do this. Peace out, my lovelies.
Okay, so it occurs to me that I didn't really finish explaining what happened with Freedom Tree, so we're dealing with this with no makeup, outside, in a fuzzy hoodie, and you're on a blanket, so, you know, it's a blanket covered with cat hair, though, so hope you're not allergic. Anyway, Freedom Tree was originally thought up as like, you know what, we're gonna keep this tree up until we get out of Iraq. Well, funny story about that one. I went through about 6 more apartments in the DFW area. Only about 3 of them with Freedom Tree. I kind of gave up. That relationship was not a great place. So, you know, the silliness had to kind of be abated, right? Anyway, I gave up Freedom Tree much longer than we were in Iraq. Yeah. So, my feelings on this whole Israel-Palestine thing are weird. I really don't think that we should have been occupying Iraq like we were, but we did for a really, really long time, and now Israel has been occupying Palestine for like a really, really long time, and like, anyway, we're not talking about icky things, even though this whole conversation is about Freedom Tree. Yeah, anyway, back to Freedom Tree. I gave up on my Freedom Tree because life seemed more pressing, right? But I think this Freedom Tree can go the distance. I'm not gonna call it Freedom Tree though. I'm just gonna call it the Pink Lady. Yeah, the Pink Lady. I think she's got some life in her. Yeah. So, anyway, wish me well with the Pink Lady. Peace out, my lovelies.